I visited the actual location of my favorite 100 famous views of Edo, painted by Hiroshige Ando, to see what the scene looks like today. Takinogawa in Aji in 088 depicts a view of the Aji area, downstream from the Shakujii River. First, please check the Apple map to see where this location is, about 1.5 kilometers west of JR Aji Station. As you can see from the enlarged map, if you walk upstream from Aji Station along the promenade along the Shakujii River, the third bridge is the Momoji Bridge, and you can still find a rather large temple called Kongaji on its right bank. This is on the west side of that temple. I added a red gradation to Hiroshige's viewpoint. At that time, however, the Shakujii River flowed in a very meandering direction, roughly in the shape of a dark blue line. This was covered by a pictorial map of the time, but the road locations and directions are so different that this can only be used as a reference for the name of the facility. Next, please see the map from the Geospatial Information Authority of Japan, which shows the difference in elevation. The Shakujii River is fed mainly by the Sanpaji Pond in Nerima and flows eastwards across the Musashino Plateau into the Sumida River. However, it is called the Otanashi River and meanders past Nakajuku on the old Nakazendo Road, and in the Edo period it showed the beauty of its valleys according to the seasons. The Aji area was also a popular spot just the right distance from Edo at the time, which could be visited overnight, and was a mature tourist destination with natural beauty and recreational areas. This map is covered by a geological map from the website of the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology. In the Edo period, the Shakujii River passed the Toshima-dai Plateau of the Musashino Plateau, Musashino Terrace deposits, and entered the Hongo-dai Plateau, a deposit with a different geology represented in a slightly darker green color, around Nakajuku, crossed the Uno-dai Plateau and dropped down from Asukayama at Aji in one stroke. Long before that, in the Jomon period, the Shakujii River was the sea to the side of Aji Station, and the Shakujii River tried to cross Hongo-dai Plateau and Uno-dai Plateau. However, it did not actually cross over, and there was a time when it went south for a while, along what is now Sinkaidori, crossed the Koishikawa, and poured into the Hibiya Inlet from around Sudabashi. There was also a time when the river did not cross Asukayama and continued southwards, becoming the Yada River and the Azome River, passing through Kamagome and Yanaka before emptying into Uno. It appears that at that time it formed a deep gorge, bent as it is now. However, on the Musashino Terrace deposits of peat, the Otanashi Gorge created by the Shakujii River is a special case, and the only other gorge that is known to have formed is the Todoroki Gorge. Now let's actually take a closer look at Hiroshige's painting. The red color of the maple trees indicates that this is an autumn painting. In particular, the temple on the right, of which only the roof is visible, is the Kongaji Temple, which still exists today and has been nicknamed the Autumn Leaves Temple since that time, attracting many tourists. The river that meanders through the area is the Shakujii River, which in this area was called the Otanashi River. The road on the left bank ends at Aji, and after crossing a bridge called Matsuhashi Bridge to the right, there were two slopes, one going up to Kongaji Temple and the other going down to Iwaya Benton, which could not be seen behind rocks. The Iwaya Benton, where the red Torii Gate is visible, and the Benton waterfall was located around it. People actually swimming in the waterfalls, resting or in the river are also depicted. In addition to Benton Falls, many other rivers flowed down in the valley around here, which is why this area was also known as the River of Waterfalls. In Hiroshige's 100 Views of Edo, there are 6 paintings depicting this Aji neighborhood, including one that has not yet been introduced. It was certainly a popular tourist destination, but Hiroshige seems to have liked the area very much. See the 6 painted views in succession. Hiroshige painted this neighborhood in addition to the Edo 100. This painting depicts the Iway of Benton and citizens playing on the Shakujii River in search of cooler weather. This painting shows Shakujii Temple in autumn leaf collar over the Maruhashi Bridge. The season is spring, and the painting depicts people coming and going on the pine bridge over the Shakujii River and cherry blossoms. The painting on the left shows Iway of Benton and the waterfall together over the Matsuhashi Bridge, with emphasis on the maple trees. The painting on the right is similar in composition to the first Hiroshige painting, but by the second Hiroshige. Finally, if you also look at the Edo Mishosu, you can see the actual location of Matsuhashi, Iway of Benton and the Benton waterfall. We actually went to this location. The first thing you notice is that it has been completely revetted with concrete. The meandering river has also been straightened. The Iway of Benton was located next to the stairs in the front. Behind the front is Shakujii Temple. The area where the Shakujii River used to meander is now the Kitaku Shakujii Midori Park. This is the view from Google Street View from that park. There is a monument to the Matsuhashi Benzaiten cave site at the top of the front steps. This is a view of the Takinogawa Bridge upstream. The concrete revetment is fine or painful. This is a view of the still extant Shakujii Temple, commonly known as Momoji Temple, from the opposite bank on the Aji side of the river. I have tried to fit the current photo into Hiroshige's painting. Of course, waterfall rafting and playing in the water are not allowed, and except for this park, we can't even go down to the water's edge. I understand that the shape of the park has to be this way because of the lives of the people who live there. However, the valley, which in the past had the appearance of a beautiful deep valley, is now like a huge sewer with a continuous concrete revetment. Is this also the sad fate of urban rivers? A little closer to the station than the Shakujii Temple in the center of the photo is the Atanashi Sakura Green Park, also created by correcting the meandering of the river, where you can see outcrops of a geological formation called the Tokyo Formation, which was formed 120,000 to 130,000 years ago, when the area around present-day Tokyo was under the seafloor. If you are interested in this miraculous geological formation created by the Shakujii River, please visit